In the year 2000, I interviewed with the legendary AD, Jim Spartano, who was a fiery Italian, Utica guy through and through. And I'll never forget the interview. He threw a basketball down the middle of the office and said, "Are you gonna get that ball before I do?" And I didn't know where the heck he was going with this. And we literally sprinted and wrestled for this ball in the middle of his office. And of course, I got it from the old guy. And he said, "I need to know you're hungry. Like, are you gonna get the ball 100% of the time in a 50-50 ball?" And I had to prove, like as a 25-year-old, that I would do that I would outwork, the older, more experienced guys. And that was the interview. And it's so unique, it's so Jim Spartano that here I am 25 years later. Utica College did it right. They hired me a year in advance. So it was such a fun year. For a year, I was in a rink every single day across North America selling Utica College in Utica, New York, which at the time was a pretty tough town to sell. And the college was still in its infancy, really. But it was so fun, just getting out there and meeting a ton of people and getting the program's name out there. And we did it with 27 freshmen. Those guys became brothers and friends. A bunch of them were just here. They all flew in from all over the country for the championships. And I owe them a huge debt of gratitude for taking a chance on me and taking a chance on Utica College. And those guys are they're heroes to me. And this program owes the original class just so much.
I was playing junior hockey for the New York Apple Corps in the Eastern Junior League, which is no longer a league. At the time, the assistant here was Mike Levine. And it was one specific game we were playing the Bay State Breakers. Mike was in the building. Really tight game, two really good teams, Division I commits on both teams, a lot of good D3 players. We took a major with 5 to go, up 1-0. With 2 minutes to go, we took a minor. So we were down 5-on-3. With the last 2 minutes, they pulled our goalie to go 6-on-3, and it was obviously chaos. I had a ton of shots, ton of big saves, swiping pucks off goal lines. Anyways, we won 1-0 in that game. And my phone was blowing up after the game, obviously outside the locker room with college coaches. Mike was there. Coach Heenan reached out, they offered me a spot. And based on the playing time that was available here, and obviously the fan base in the rink, the number one rink in Division III hockey and the number one fan base in Division III hockey, that was important to me, along with the playing time. So I was only 19, I still had another year of junior hockey, but I decided to jump on this offer and skip that last year and come here and play.
I was recruited out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. We had a guy I played with, Kevin Krogel, who had came to Utica the year before. I had stayed in contact with him while he was here, and towards the end of my second year juniors, started talking to Heenan, and the rest is kind of history, and I've never left since. Look back all the time to that second year of juniors. I had another option to go back and play another year and possibly get a Division I, or maybe not, but I can say that there's not a day that goes by that I regret or that I question that decision to come here, vice go back and play another year or anything like that. There's definitely a reason why I came here in the first place, and I don't think that I would ever question that, and I don't. But each day, each week, each year, you see the program grow a little bit more, you see the players grow a little bit more, you see it when the players come back, and that reassures me every single day. Not that I need reassuring, but that I made that right choice, and we just got to get to that next step, and we will.
Dex has been with me for a long, long time as our goalie coach, and then Nick was a goalie, and now he's been here 5-6 years and bought a house and got married again to a somewhat local gal, and same with Adam Decker, who's a Michigan kid who married a local gal. So super guys, the loyalty's there, the continuity now in that position just helps me because they know what pushes my buttons, how to read off me. It's allowed me more freedom on things that I need to do. My blueprint tends to be what and it's been the assistant coaches that have come through here from all Division I programs, quite frankly, that have said, we should be doing this or doing that. And that list is long, and it's something I'm very, very proud of. We kind of got caught in a rut of recruiting the exact same player, and we fell on some tough times in around the 2009-10 mark. And Mike Levine came back, a kid who played for me, and I remember him saying, you're not winning because you don't have the right players. And so we shifted focus, we brought in a huge class, and when I say we, Mike Levine deserves all the credit on that, of 17 kids. And we turned around that one losing season we've had in the history of the program since year 1 and 2 and came right back to where we needed to be. So it was a great wake-up call by my assistants. It's much easier to sell today than it was certainly 24 years ago. The school's way better, right? It's an established university and the town is way better. And we're winning hockey games and we're still pulling in the good crowds. And our success over the last decade, national tournaments and league championships is there. The product certainly is there, and now it's about picking the right ones. The phone rings, the door knocks, and sometimes we don't open it. We don't like the guy knocking on the door, but there's hockey players out there, and you know, it's my job to pick the right ones, and you know, we've been fortunate enough to get a pretty good crop in here year after year. You know, I think year 1 we had a team here and we were averaging 400 or 500 fans, and really that was based on the old Utica Hockey Fan Club, which was pro hockey fan club based, and all of a sudden we had masks on and we were college kids, and who was going to buy into us, right? And it was uphill climb, no question about it. But by year 4, we win our championship, 2004-05. And it was the first time ever we put over 3,000 fans in, and for the championship game, 3,600. And we were on our way. We were selling out on a regular basis, like selling out. It was a great ticket in town, it was a cheap ticket, and it was fun. It was a challenge, right? Here comes pro hockey back, but the loyalty of our fans, like, we really thought the AHL would kill our fan base. We didn't know the town was deep enough to support 2 hockey entities. And boy, were we wrong. It's been unbelievable, the loyalty of a Utica College hockey fan. Like a lot of my players, I married a Utica, New York girl. She happens to be Italian, so of course I married her 100 relatives. It really is a special place, and happy and proud to say that I'm from here and raising 2 awesome kids here, and it's just a great, great place, and I'm proud to call it home.